So today I'm going to show you how to use plaster to finish off any type of a sculpture that you started. I'm going to use this tinfoil sculpture, and I taped this person to the cardboard base. You want to snip a bunch of small strips. Sometimes you might need to cut them even smaller later. Get them completely wet. Wipe off the excess water. These are plaster strips. And you're going to wrap your sculpture completely with these strips. And you want to overlap the plaster. And then rub and smooth, and you want to rub away those holes. So plaster, this is the same stuff they use to make casts for broken arms or legs. So you put it on. And overlap the other plaster. It really works best as long as you're overlapping. Smooth it out. You want to try to keep these pieces flat as well. Don't let it ball up on you because then it gets too difficult. So you want to wrap all the way around each leg. Oops, starting to fold up on me, so open it back up. Don't let it fold up on you. Overlap. Push them down. See how careful I'm being? I am going to speed up the video, so make sure you're taking your time. Smooth it out. And continue until your whole sculpture is covered. I'm going to do the leg now. I'm going to shove it through to wrap the leg. Got that hole back there. I'm going to have to go back there with a smaller piece, I think. I'm going to do the head. Smooth it out. Try to flatten them down. You always want to show good craftsmanship with every project that you do. You want to show your best work. And continue. Overlapping. I shouldn't see any bit of the armature. The armature is the inside of a sculpture. I shouldn't see any cardboard or tinfoil or whatever you used because it's completely covered in plaster. And I'm wrapping on a diagonal because it holds the best. It stays on better if you wrap it as a diagonal versus straight on. Or I'm going to wrap up this hand there. You can also create little detail with the plaster. So if you wanted to add ears, if this was an animal, then you could use the plaster to sculpt an ear. That works too. Now he's starting to wobble. He gets heavy. So I'm going to try to adjust it so that he's standing on his own. Here's where I'm going to cut that little piece and try to get that spot right here on the back. Smooth it out. And you might notice that the first pieces you put on are starting to dry already. It does dry pretty fast. No, he's still standing. That's good. I'm going to cut more pieces. And just start working on your base. Every part should be covered. You don't have to do underneath the base. I suppose you can if you want. I'm just going to cut some more strips. The size strip really depends on your sculpture or your armature. This is really small, so I'm kind of using small strips. this is how you finish a sculpture with plaster. Once your plaster dries the next week, you can then add paint on top to really finish it off. Have fun using plaster. Definitely messy, but a lot of fun.